Greetings everyone, and Great here for another H-Bars 3 replay. As well on top left side is the blue French, we have Cpt.MazZen. On the bottom right side is the red Mexicans, we have Vidic, or Vidic. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Like I can do with most names in this game. Now here's the next question. What are the chances the Mexican player is going to revolt? I have a feeling it is 75%. Either way, when it comes to natives on the map, we do have the Berbers, and only the Berbers, which includes my favorite native unit, the Salty Camel. There's also, of course, the Berber Camel Riders, which is a light cavalry, and the Berber Nomads, a secondary villager. No decks selected just yet, and over here, nothing there as well. When it comes to explorer names, we've got Vincent, Victoria, which probably randomly generated. And up here, we do got Marie Antoinette. She's going to lose her head multiple times this game, but she does beat up a monkey and steal the mongoose pelts. How else that monkey's going to stay warm in the night in the very cold desert? Looks like Red's gonna be taking out some hyenas, the exotic doggos, and will steal their parrot eggs. French player has a shipment available. Let's see what card he goes for. Does go for couriers, economic theory, couriers, wood coin, crossbowmen, range infantry hit points, hussars, and cavalry hit points, wilderness warfare, edicts and nanite, Irish brigadiers, wood coin, skirmishers, cuirassiers, cavalry combat, dragoons, falconets, refrigeration, couriers, heavy cannons, factory. For the... Yep. Yep, the 100% chance he's going to revolt. How revolting. We do have two Cog Eco Dervmen. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. Independence Revolution movements. Hacienda Settlers, I can't pronounce any name. Fan of Aguala. Food, coin, cavalry combat, falconets, liberation march, refrigeration, textile mill, Mexican standoff, wood, San Balas Battalion, Los Coladeros Battalion, 33 insurgents, refurbished firearms, reversa. I can't pronounce any name. Heavy cannons, factory, fast factory, and the Spanish sympathizers. And something I just realized as well. Insurgents. Let's see, refurbished firearms, which improves the soldados, but reverses improves all insurgents with muskets, improve their train speed. So probably turns them to from a pikeman variant to a musketeer variant. Not sure how effective they are. And based on the cards here, I have a feeling he's not going for an H2 revolt, but I'm thinking it's going to be an H3 revolt. Because why else would he go for the food and coin? Unless Mexico can't... Wait. Oh! No, I may take that back. I think he's gone for these cards is because there's, what, too many cards here? So maybe he can't go for any more H4 cards here. That's why he threw in a bunch of H3 cards. Am I incorrect about that? Possibly. Very likely. Or he is going to eye for an H3 revolt. He is aging up with the Weird Taro. Vote for that. I could do with any name. We got a trade post here. Sharing trade with the French. Who wants to share anything with the French? Over here we got the Quartermaster. So we killing out the honey badger and steal his kvass or kazava. Kvass is Russian alcohol before vodka, because vodka is made from potatoes, right? And potatoes, actually no, this is Age of Empires 3, so the Russians can get potatoes for the for vodka. Potatoes are native to South America, I believe, or Central America, and along with corn, aka maize, is one reason why most famines actually stopped in Europe. The robust corn, the Corn is a robust plant, but even more robust potato makes it a bit more resistant to various droughts. Oh, there's revolt. He has revolted to, was that Central America? I always get the names wrong. Yep, Central Americans. Most famines fade away in Europe when the potato was introduced. Here's a problem with the potato famine. Irish was still net exporter of food. It was honestly, there's a reason why there's a good argument that it was actually a genocide event, because the British mishandled it so bad it could be malicious. They exported more food than they imported. It wasn't sure, the potato was important, but it was actually British mismanagement. That's the problem with the potato famine. Oh, either way, we do now have the cathedral wagon. Got the hussars charging the way forward. We got the Padre and the General here, getting some damage on the Hussars. The blind infection caused 100,000 deaths outside of Ireland, influenced much of the unrest that accompanied revolutions. Wikipedia? Quite possibly, but there's a reason why you should also not trust Wikipedia. They don't allow for primary sources, but if it's more of a historical event, it probably is more accurate. But it also is a politically charged event, which is also, you may not want to trust Wikipedia. After all, Wikipedia even considers WikiLeaks as not a legitimate source when they are the gold standard for sources. But I can also be proven wrong. There's a reason why it can be debated, because the British mismanagement over Ireland was really bad. The only problem is, if it's malicious, then it actually would be considered genocide. If it's not malicious, then it's just complete idiocracy. Cathedral's taking some damage and will probably go down. Insurgents not being put on the field. Cathedral does go down there. A bit of a loss. The cathedral is 200. The general goes down as well. One shipment available. And there's a shipment of coin. Villager does go down. We do now have the insurgents now pursuing the Hussars. We got a single insurgent now trying to bop this lady in the head. Each shovel or trowel. Not trowel. Or is it a hoe? That looks like a hoe. Oh great, way too easy to make a joke. Eat hoe, you hoe. Yeah. That was a horrible joke. I regret nothing. I was going to keep him back. Central Americans a bit more one of the tamed revolutions, since you keep all your villagers. The Explorer does go down. Church is now being built. Ibex has killed off there. One shipment available. Not sure what he should go for. One Falcon, that's probably not worth it, especially when he's fighting against Hussars. Insurgents are a good enough unit against the Hussars. Maybe the advanced frontier defenses? Or just frontier defenses? That'll help them chip down the Hussars moving around. Let's see, other things like that. Settlers become revolutionaries, not really a good idea at the moment. Ships additional settler for each shipment so far, which is a one-time shipment. 6 villagers, ship soldados. You receive free petard with all future shipments. That may be a good one there. Who doesn't want free petards? Oh, no, he's already returned to Mexico. Which basically makes it a fast industrial. We got a round of dragoons there. Just keeping the shipment for him. He comes on back. There's a number of cards you can bring on in. Let's see. You can bring in the 33 insurgents. That may be the best card he can go for at the moment. 33 insurgents would allow him to help engage all the various cavalry units with sheer numbers as well as countering. And they move at a decent pace. And soon we shall hear the glorious Mexican music, which is one of the best themes I think in the entire game. Maybe the best. And now it's going to the fast factory, which does have a bit of a premium cost to it. You also got a pile of books. I'm gonna take out that trade post. Dragoons moving around. Books will get another shipment. That's probably one reason why he went to fast factory first, because all the books there means he needs to now get this other shipment in and going. Trying to put up more insurgents. You may want to cancel one to go for 33 insurgents. Taking some damage. He's going for the heavy cannon. There's just too much cavalry here. I don't think the heavy cannons would be a good idea. I think the insurgents. Get some fire. He does not need to collect up these books immediately since he has a shipment being shipped on in. And I think he just went for his town militia, or maybe canceled that. Insurgents now push away forward. There's the militia. There's the heavy cannons. They can annihilate those falconets. One falconet does go down, but he has a good counter here to the heavy cannon. One heavy cannon does go down. It's almost dead. 8 health remaining, so anything can finish that off. Militia bashing the hussars' heads in the face. Does take another dragoon there. Does take out that hussar there. The general or the pod. Okay, it is actually down. Wasn't paying attention, close enough attention to that. More dragoons here. Does take out a villager. Brings a round of insurgents. Going for the Los Coladeros battalion. Getting a falconet and soldados. Soldados are ×2 musketeer. Dragoons taking some damage. Factory there. He has a small army at least. His opponent has also a small army for going for the cuirassiers. There's a mass number of cuirassiers there. A good heavy cav of AoE, good versus infantry. Soldados are a good musketeer, but right now they're just colonial age, not even veteran nor guard. While the dragoons are, of course, the fortress age. It's a good volley there. Takes out one dragoon. Oh, we got the factory. Oh, he's going for all the factory research. Do Mexicans' factories get advantages for going for all this research, or is there something I'm missing? Might be missing something. Cathedral going on up. I know the Italians get a villager per research. Don't know if the Mexicans get something. Oh, it gets a... Oh no, that's the Ibex there. He's going for all the research. Maybe missing something. Either way, got a French town center here. Collect up some of the Ibex. Just find a good number of Mexican villagers, so these are going down. I see all the cuirassiers, so maybe a good idea to go for some light cavalry, insurgents, or soldados. You also may need to get the veteran, at least the veteran upgrade. Veteran upgrades are relatively cheap. Keeps the Falcon at bat because it's not going to do much versus these heavy cav. You can go for refurbished firearms, powerful grenade launcher that can be used when attacking at the longer ranges. So it gives him an alternate long-range attack, which may do siege damage, help him with some of the range resist. Insurgents do have 20 siege damage, which is actually pretty good for their price. But they will get one-shotted by the town center. One good reason why to go for guard insurgents, so they can take only 2 shots. So he's microing the factories. I've been seeing him switch between the various resources, which is actually pretty nice to see. Incendiary grenade, research complete, middle guard as well. Inspiring flag. Another round of the middle guard here should be very effective for these units. Soldados engage in melee gains great damage on the cuirassiers. And the Mexican army will go down. Going for more soldados as well as Cedros, who does have some milk on the field, or the haciendas, I should say. At least this one has 13 villagers on it, so he is taking time to actually really collect on it. Can't really venture out the map too far. He has 0.5 food per minute on it, so his food right now 0.57, so his food collection rate from that hacienda is 4. And now we do have food production from the factories. He may be eyeing for some insurgents. Got a bit of an insurgency. Cathedral taking some severe damage now. Now got the... Oh, that does get cancelled. Militia down to 1 health. Spanish sympathizers not being brought in. They cost quite a bit of resources. That's maybe one reason why it's going. And a good amount of lancers could be very useful against all this infantry. It's these cuirassiers that are going to cause some big problems. These villagers getting hit by some grenades. After all, their body parts can blow in cinders like any other person. We now have the lancers charging before. I'm just going to call them lancers, which will do excellent damage versus these units. Cuirassiers now trying to engage, as well as dragoons. Dragoons will be very effective for them since they are heavy cav. Soldados are... Look like they had their bayonets out. Some of them won't do. But now they get hit by those grenades. He mostly has food production, has a bit of wood. Not going for any more villagers. All the lancers now down. The soldados will be next. He's going for insurgents. And grenadiers do have 22 damage, 4 AoE, so it should be very effective versus insurgents. They have range resist rather than melee resist, so they take full damage from insurgents. There's a round of insurgents here, able to get some good damage on those dragoons. Nothing else being caught by this barracks, and the factory's also exposed now. Going for more farming research. Trying to go for the Chinkos, which are the heavy cav. Decides to get out of the hacienda so we can start working again. There's the militia. Mexican player does have 3 town centers. Looks like he's going to lose his factory, which is going to be a big, big loss. The French player has a lot more villagers. These factories are the only thing that's really keeping the Mexican player in. There's the mortar. Just want to keep on running. It's a nice asset to have, but it's not useful right now. Chinko's push way forward. They are classified as a lancer, but they're getting hit by the dragoons. Oh, and looks like he does actually back the Mexican player does back the game. This Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.